Waitress gives her meal to a hungry child. Rich man spills coffee on her. You're not human. Then she walks into the auction. His face drops in shock. 6 a.m. Dares Salaam. The sky bled pale pink over the tin shack slums. Nanam Tolo splashed her face with half a bowl of water. Yesterday's haul from the public tap, ration like gold. She buttoned her faded blue uniform, the apron still stained with yesterday's coffee spills. The mirror showed a woman with hollow cheeks but bright eyes. She pinned up her hair with her mother's copper hairpin, her only nice thing. Don't be late today, she whispered, slinging her canvas bag over her shoulder, tiptoeing past Aunt Amina's shack where the newborn slept. The Dalla Dalla minibus to Golden Elephant Cafe, the city's poshest coffee spot, took 40 sweaty minutes. Nana spent a fifth of her wages on this ride, squeezed between maids and laborers, breathing in sweat, dust, and cheap soap. No complaints. A job was grace. Golden Elephant leaned marble floors, chandeliers, 35 poor minus overs. Clients, foreign investors, localtings, ministers. Nana served them for $150 a month, half sent home to pay her Masai family's debts. She slipped in the back door. Kitchen heat slapped her face. Nana. Wipe tables. Mr. Ali arrives at 7. Chef Emayurkuz flipped omelets without looking up. She nodded, prepping her tray. Fast. Never lazy. But no one called her Nana here. To them, she was that Masai girl. 7 Shah Rp. The bell tinkled. Ali Ka Rum entered, tall, tailored suit, gold watch glinting. Tanzania's Cobalt King. His usual, Ethiopian pour-over, avocado toast. Nana bowed. Good morning, Mr. Ali. The usual He didn't glance up from his phone. She turned to place the order, then froze. A boy. Skinny as a stick, crouched by the dumpster out back, clutching moldy bread, eyes glued to the kitchen steam. Nana's stomach dropped. She knew that look, hunger past crying. She'd warded herself during droughts in Massaland. Sta ring at the elders' grain stores. 3 seconds of hesitation. Then she ducked into the kitchen, grabbed her own breakfast from the warmer, millet porridge, fried egg, cornbread. Her only hot meal all day. She knelt by the boy. Eat? He trembled. Quick. No one's looking. She pressed the bowl into his hands. Tars plopped into the porridge as he gulped it down. Then thud. A polished shoe kicked the bowl. Porridge splattered the dirt. Egg shattered. Nana looked up. Ali loomed in the doorway, coffee in hand, face icy. Mad. He hissed. That's company food. You feed it to street rats. Nana stood. He was starving. Starving. Ali's laugh was a blade. There's 100 starving brats out there. Mother Teresa, you're a waitress. His voice rose. Patrons and staff turned. Know what that bowl costs? Ingredients. Labor. And you steal it. You're not human. Understand? Not human. Nana's face drained. She'd been called bumpkin, savage, charcoal. But not human. She read at the ruined porridge, her dignity in the dirt. No trs. She crouched, wiping up the mess with napkins. Digging millet from cracks like salvaging her last shred of worth. Ali dumped his coffee on her apron. Out. Don't come back. She stood. Sorry, Mr. Ali. Walked away. Outside, the boy had fled. Just an empty bowl left. Nana didn't go home. She sat on a park bench all morning. Phone balance, 37.5 shillings. Less than $2. Her father's voice echoed, Masai can be poor, but never shameless. Dignity isn't given, it's ca ride. Tars fell. She wiped them. At noon, she returned to Golden Elephant, waiting at the door. Chef Emayurkuz scowled. Why come back? Ali fired you. Nana pulled out her folded, laundered uniform. Returning company. Property. Emayurkuz blinked. Ali emerged from a private room, sneering. Still here? Nana met his eyes. I stole nothing. Made a mistake, yes. But I am human. Her voice soft but clear. I fed that boy because I've been hungry too. Not a saint. Just couldn't watch a child die by a dumpster. Ali froze. Patrons murmured. A white woman whispered, my God, she's just a girl. Ali wanted to rage, but something in her eyes stopped him. Not Fia R. Not anger. Pride. He waved her off. Go. You're blocking the door. Nana nodded. Turned. But her back stayed straight as a Maasai giraffe's neck. That night, Aunt Amina Shah read sweet potato porridge. Child, she sighed, kindness sometimes gets beaten. Nana smiled. No regrets. That meal bought him tomorrow. Amina studied her. Next week African Women's Venture Auction. Professor Mullah's event. I'll get you in. Nana sta riled. Me at such a place. Why not? Amina patted her. You've got heart bones. Roots. Nana looked at her rough hands that ca trays, mopped floors, offered salvation in a bowl. Okay, she whispered. I'll go. She didn't know that auction would rewrite her life. Or that when she walked in we ring Maasai beads, Ali Ka Rum would be in the front row. And he, the man who'd called her not human, would rise to applaud her. Night fell over Dar slums. The air still held the day's heat. Nana lay on her narrow cot, fingers finding the wooden calf under her pillow. Thumb-sized, rough red, horns upturned, a crack running down its back. Her father's work when she was 6. She traced its edges, summoning the wind of Homasayame Ra's border. Ngoromo village. Memory flashes came like moonlight, skies that blue. Mama kneeling at dawn, lighting fires with dried dung, milk steaming in clay pots. Drink, daughter. Earth's gift. Cattle as sacred life. God gave all cows to Maasai. Her father, a literate elder, Swahili and broken English speaking, had insisted she attend school. We can't live by herding forever. Droughts grow longer. The rain god sleeps. She'd been the first Ngoromo girl to finish primary school, then walk 8 kilometers daily to secondary. Blisters, tattered textbooks, leaky roof. Knowledge is wings, her teacher said. They'll fly you past famines. Then the great drought. 10 months. Wells dry. Grass dead. Cattle collapsing. Her father prayed at the moonstone ancestors' rain. Charm no rain came. Debt vines strangled them. Loans for cattle feed. Then bulldozers for eco-resorts crushing grandma's acacia grave. May occur. We Maasai Fia are not poverty, Papa said that night, but forgetting who we are. Reality was ha rider. When fever felled him, antibiotics cost more than hope. So Nana cut her hair, packed the wooden calf, boa righted dar bound. Truck. Mama clasped grandma's red-black beads around her neck. These will guide you home. I'll return. Nana wept. First, survive, Mama corrected. Now Nana opened her eyes. The beads still hung heavy. She kissed them. Outside, slum nights never slept. Drunks brawling, babies wailing, sirens howling. Her tin shack baked, leaked, froze. Aunt Amina's rooster crowed at midnight. She'd adapted. Phone like load. She scrolled to a photo her at the African Women's Venture Program, 6 months back. 20 girls in blue tees, grinning outside Tanzania's Women's Development Center. Saturdays had meant accounting lessons, business plans, social media tutorials. You're not maids, wives, daughters, the mentor said. You're creators. She dreamed of a Maasai craft shop employing village women. But golden elephant shifts stole her time. Absences piled up. The program dropped her. Too honest, the mentor sighed on call. Cities eat honesty. Alive. Nana knew. Cities devoured. She grabbed her notebook. Read, yellowed. Inside, my dreams. CLA are Papa's debt. Send sister to school. Building Oromo's first Libra. Reprove Maasai women. Shift worlds. Neat script, like schoolwork. She laughed at her naivety. Then added, kindness isn't wrong. Dignity isn't luxury. The boy's face flashed light in his eyes when she fed him. For that moment, she wasn't the help, the bumpkin, not human. She was giver. Maasai wisdom, if your hand holds food while another sta revies, you cannot eat alone. Not piety. Survival. On grasslands, sharing meant living. Yet today, Ali Ka Rum called it theft, splashed coffee on her, said not human. Why punish kindness? The mentor's words echoed. Urban civilization worships efficiency, profit. Forgets people people first. Nana lay back. Dreamed of Ngoromo Papa by the moonstone, waving. Golden flowers blooming where dust once ruled. Children sprinting with books, we read. We're home.
She smiled. Bang. Reality crashed in. A door kicked open. A man ROA read, "Rent. Out now." Her pulse spiked. 8 of 10 families heroed rent. The landlord Ali's cousin played brutal.
Last month, a single mom got tossed at midnight, blankets left behind. Nana checked her wallet, 3 crumpled bills. Under $10. Tomorrow's shelter unknown. But this she knew, if she bent, if she broke, she'd truly become not human. She stood before the cracked mirror. Yellow bulb light showed exhaustion. But she straightened like a Masai warrior facing lions. I am Nanam Tolo. Of Imoramo. I walk.
I think. I feel. I am human. She clasped the beads. Packed the wooden calf. Lay down. Tomorrow Antamina's auction. Even just to watch. Because roots intact, no storm fells the tree. Nana wasn't officially fired. At 7 a.m. the next day, she stood at Golden Elephant's back. Door uniform pressed, apron clean, wooden calf hidden in her pocket. Chef Mayorkas frowned. "You're back. I want to work," Nana said softly. Ali said, "You're done." No written notice. She lifted her chin. "If I'm fired, show me the paper. Otherwise, I work." Mayorkas blinked. 20 years in hospitality, he'd never seen a server talk back. "You nuts," he muttered. Ali threatened to can anyone who lets you in. "I'll wait for the owner's call." Nana planted herself. 10 minutes later, manager Ca Loze arrived. Sta urged, white shirt, gold chain tucked beneath. He eyed Nana, then sighed. "Fine. But stay off Ali's tables today." "Thank you." Nana stepped inside. She knew this wasn't mercy, just pragmatism. She was useful, quick, quiet, guests liked her. As long as she didn't stir trouble, they'd tolerate her. But trouble came anyway. 7 of 15 a.m. Ali Ka Rum strode in, spotting Nana wiping a windowside. Table like nothing happened. His jaw tightened. Still hear ice in his tone. Nana paused, bowed slightly. "Good morning, Mr. Ali." "Got nerve," he hissed. "We're not done." "I'll accept punishment," she said. "But I am human." Ali scoffed. "Who do you think you are? Some rent-broke village girl lecturing me in dignity?" Patrons glanced over. Nana's cheeks burned, but she held his gaze. "Dignity isn't bought. It's Ca ride." Ali studied her, this thorn he couldn't pluck or crush. "We'll see," he spat, storming to his private room. Nana exhaled, palms slick. She didn't know it yet, but Ali had marked her. The days that followed were a tightrope walk. She arrived on time, served coffee, clear red plates, smiling, efficient. Co-workers kept their distance, not from dislike, but fear. Only Amina, the Ugandan refugee cleaner, slipped her a boiled egg. "Eat, child. Your skin and bones." "Thank you, auntie." Nana's eyes stung. Amina ate rs scrubbing Golden Elephant's floors often said, "Here, they see coins, not ERTS." Nana watched closer. Ali came Tuesdays and Thursdays, always huddled with men discussing projects. She caught fragments, Northern Mines government permits, land auction, foreign investors. Once, Ali Ked into his phone, that land's wasteland. Moonstones, ancestor graves, superstitions. Once permits clear, bulldozers roll. Nana's stomach dropped. Northern Mines, moonstones. Home. She recalled Papa praying at that sacred rock, children dancing, initiation rites around it. Not wasteland. Soulground. She discreetly noted Ali's company, East African Resources Holdings, and phone numbers scribbled on his napkins. She didn't know why. Only that someone aimed to erase her roots. Friday afternoon, foreigners arrived, casual but oozing wealth from their watches, designer backpacks. Ali schmoozed them in English. This site's cobalt and lithium gold for EV batteries. Local governments on Boe road auctions next month. Done deal. A white man asked, locals protesting. Ali chuckled. Maasai herders, uneducated, unorganized. Throw them pennies, they'll pipe down. Progress waits for no one. Nana's hands shook, serving their coffees. They dig up the moonstone, strip the sacred land for profit. Suddenly, terms from her women's program, resource plunder, colonial extraction, cultural erasure, weren't academic. They were now. That night, Nana skipped her tin shack for the public library, her only thinking space. Free Wi-Fi led her to East African Resources Holdings, registered in UAE, Ali Ka Rum listed as director, Northern Mines auction, date, 2 weeks away, venue, African Heritage Center, her fingers trembled. No money. No status. No power. But she had memory. Identity. Rage. Mama's voice echoed, your Maasai. Ancestral courage runs in your blood. She opened her notebook, adding a fifth goal: 5. Stop them from taking the moonstone. Circled it. Silence wasn't an option. But what could she do? Just a waitress. Next day, she approached CA Lowe's. I'd like to attend the African Women's Venture Auction. Can the company nominate me? CA Lowe's laughed. You and what your apron your English BA rely functions. I'll Leah RN. Dream on, he waved. Lisa got the slot. Speaks French. Pretty. Clients adore her. Lisa the flirty receptionist in red lipstick. Message received, here, flirting beat integrity. Nana turned away, gutted. Then her phone buzzed. Aminet Nana. Professor Mala's auction needs a last-minute volunteer. You and I. Nana hesitated. Nothing to we are. I'll lend you my daughter's Maasai bead dress. Wedding finery. Show them real beauty. Te ars well. The red black beads. Papa's. Wooden calf. The moonstones glow. She inhaled. Yes. I'll go. No clue what awaited. Only this, some fights choose you. Some backs are rent meant to bend. The first monsoon rain hit Ha Road. Nana had just clocked out from Golden Elephant, scrambling for the Dalla Dalla when the sky split open. Fat raindrops hammered tin roofs like war drums. No umbrella. She ducked under a pharmacy awning, soaked to the bone. Her bag held Amina's loaned Maasai beaded dress, red, black, blue strands, wedding regalia. 2 days left. She whispered. The auction loomed. She hadn't even asked for time off. Then thud. An old woman collapsed on the slick steps, papers scattering, rain blurring ink. Nana lunged 4-way road. Mama. You okay? The woman gasped, lips purpling. Dizzy. Nana yelled for the pharmacist, help carry her inside. Used her apron as a cushion, fetched water. Your name? Hospital Mala Malandange. The woman wheezed. No hospital, just rest. Nana froze. Professor Malashi knew that name. Tanzania's famed cultural anthropologist, UN Heritage Advisor, lifelong warrior for indigenous land rights. She'd seen her speeches on TV, Red Roots in Africa. I'm Nanam Tolo, she said softly. Maasai. Professor Mala's eyes focused, studying Nana's drenched uniform, worn shoes. You saved me. Anyone would. Nana gathered soggy papers, auction brochures. Her auction. Mala noticed. You're attending. Volunteer slot, Nana admitted. Aunt Amina pulled strings. Silence. Then I'll get you a VIP pass. Mala's voice firmed. Front row. Nana sta riled. Me, but you're qualified. Mala pointed at Nana's red-black beads. That's a Maasai moonchain. Your culture's keeper. Nana's throat tightened. To be seen like this auction day. African Heritage Center, Asoa Ring, Swahili Modern. Hall, dome painted with continental maps, floors tiled in Kent cloth. Nana stood at the entrance, pulse racing. Amina's beaded dress hugged her frame. Second-hand heels. Hair braided Maasai style, mother's copper pin glinting. The wooden calf in her palm. No one would mistake her for a server now. She looked like a queen coming home. The doorman blinked, reaching to stop her. Professor Mala swept in, linking ARMS. My honored guest. Heads turned. Whispers, who's that? Maasai beads never seen her. Nana kept her chin level, steps steadying with each stride. Front row. Beside the keynote seats. Then Ali Ka Ram arrived. Italian suit. Gold watch. File folder of bids. His gaze swept the room, locked onto Nana and froze. You. He recoiled. How the room hushed. Nana met his sta. Her beads burned crimson in the light. I'm here to Leah RN, Mr. Ali. Leah RN, he hissed. Dressed. Like this, playing victim, sabotaging me. I came for my land, she said. That wasteland up for auction, my birthplace. Ali's face dirkeened.
This is business, not tribal campfire tales.
Land breathes, Nana countered.
It remembers our songs, cradles our dead.
You call it resource. We call it home. Ali sputtered. Professor Mala stepped between them. Mr. Ka Rum, Ms. Mtolo representing Orongo village.
She has every right to participate.
Ali stiffened.
The woman he'd called not human now had academic royalty backing her. He stormed to his seat, eyes tracking her like lasers. Auction START. Lotta 7, Northern Mines, 1,200 hectares, cobalt rich.
Opening bid, $8 million. Gasps. Ali raised his paddle. 9. Arrival firm, 9-5. Numbers climbed. Nana clutched the wooden calf, palms sweating. Then Professor Mala stood.
Pause, please. A voice you need to hear. She turned to Nana.
Ms. Mtolo, tell them what that land means.
Every eye locked onto her. Ali smirked, awaiting her humiliation. Nana rose. She didn't look at him. Instead, she gazed up at the continent painted on the dome. In Swahili, she began. That land has no skyscrapers.
No drills.
But it sings. Morning cowbells chime and wind. Night elders chanted. Moonstone, there's a well where mama drew water. An acacia where papa taught me stars. You call it Ba-Ren.
To Masai it's living memory. She switched to English.
Dig up those stones, topple our altar rsu gain or we lose souls. Before you bid ask yourselves, must progress always destroy silence. A white journalist wiped her eyes. Ali sta read not scorn now, but shocked. He remembered, this woman once fed a sta arving boy breakfast. He'd thrown coffee at her, said not human. Yet here she stood with words, with grace, with ancestral might. Making him feel small. The auction hall froze.
Nana's words hung in the air. No applause. No protests.
Just silence under the dome lights, her red-black beaded dress glowing like embers. She'd spoken without a mic, without notes, just to hear beat and buried memories. Professor Mala nodded at the auctioneer to proceed. Ali Ka Rum sat rigid in the front row, fingers drumming his knee. This deal was supposed to be locked. Government connections, foreign investors, all greased.
That land just coordinates on a map. A project worth billions.
Yet this woman, the one he'd called not human, had turned dirt into story with one speech. Resume bidding, the auctioneer croaked. 10 million, Ali snapped, paddle raised. 10.5, arrival countered. Nana sat, palm slick. She knew money spoke louder than words. The Maasai had no banks, no contracts. Their wealth was cattle, songs, oral histories passed down, but what was
folklore worth? Then a white-haired man stood.
Retired Judge Joseph Mwaka, founder of the African Oral Heritage Society. I request the floor.
Permission granted. I was born Nea Orono, he began.
30 years ago, I recorded Maasai elders' histories there.
That moonstone isn't superstition, it's living history. Droughts, migrations, peace. Destroy it, and we lose not just land, but Africa's memory.
He turned to Ali. You call it wasteland. That's where girls learn to weave, boys learn to herd.
Your mind would crush their first songs under bulldozers. Ali's face keened.
Judge, the world needs cobalt.
EVs need batteries.
That's progress. Progress, the judge scoffed.
Trading a people's soul for batteries isn't progress. It's theft. Silence again. A journalist's phone discreetly recorded.
Within minutes, #African Memory trended locally. Current high bid, $10.5 million, the
auctioneer rasped. Any advances? Ali raised his paddle. 12. Gasps. Over market value. Then Professor Mala stood.
The Roots of Africa Youth Alliance bids $12 million on $1 Rs.
Heads whipped around. Ali shot up. You. With what money? Crowdfunded, Mala said calmly. Donations from those who believe land has spirit. Unlike your backers, she-eyed Ali.
Who profit from flattened villages. Bidding war erupted. 13 million 1415 Ali SNA led at 16.
Mala paused, then, 16 million and 1. The room collectively choked. Ali gaped. Madness. For dirt. Not dirt, Mala said. 16 million memories. The gavel fell. Sold. Lotta 7 to the Roots of Africa Youth Alliance. Applause thundered. Nana wept. Papa kneeling at the moonstone. Mamas, you'll return. The boy eating her porridge. Had Shua no. They had. The ones who refused to let land be commodified. Ali stormed out, files scattering. No one stopped him. Nana didn't chase or gloat. She walked to the Africa map, fingertips brushing Ingorono. A reporter approached. Ms. Ntolo, what now? Go home, she whispered. Tell my people they were heroed. Ali called this unrealistic. Your response? Nana smiled. Reality isn't just money. It's dawn cowbells, elders' chants, children's first dances. If that's not real, what is the clip went viral that night? Headline, the porridge that won a land war photo, Nana at the podium, beads aflame, eyes unbroken. Back at Aunt Amina's tin shack, neighbors crammed inside celebrating. Beans steamed. A soda bottle circulated. Daughter Amina hugged her. You showed Africa we exist. But skeptics lurked. Can you keep that land? A man muttered. Men like Ali don't surrender. Nana nodded. They can take dirt, not memory. As long as we remember, the moonstone stands. Her phone buzzed. A text from C.A. Lowe's, Golden Elephant's manager, don't come in tomorrow. She laughed. Expected. Amina raged. They for ready you after today. It's fine, Nana squeezed her hand. I'm not just a coffee server anymore. I have work to do. She opened her notebook, adding a sixth goal, 6. Turn the moonstone into Hope's foundation. Media would forget. Governments would pressure. Capital would counterattack. But Fia had left her. Because now she knew kindness wasn't weakness. It was a seed. And today it had sprouted. The auction win felt like a fleeting dream. The next morning, before Nana could savor the victory, her phone buzzed. Professor Mala. Nana, have you seen the news? She clicked the headline on Tanzania's top news site, Moonstone FARC, Tribal Superstition Blocks National Progress. Waitress plays land. Representative. Her podium photo was cropped, just her face and beads, background blurred, making her look like a costume act. The article read, a cafe waitress, no degree, no credentials, represents Maasai in national land auctions. Experts call it emotional decision-making, risking foreign investment. Mining. TYC Ali Ka Rum stated, we respect process but reject TRS over economic analysis. Nana's hands shook. Comments were worse. Villagers understand nothing. Go herd cattle. Traded a meal for fame. What a scammer. Don't let primitive thinking sink Tanzania. She shut her phone, he RT like stone. Then knocking. The landlord's son waved an eviction notice. Rent's now 250 shillings. But last month was 180 MA. Ket rates, he sneered. And you're jobless. No work, no roof. Amina sighed behind her. Word travels. Ali's people are squeezing you. Why? Nana's voice cracked. We won fairly. Child, Amina stroked her back, money lost is nothing. Pride lost, that's why our Ali won't let a server humiliate him publicly. Nana understood. This wasn't just about land. It was power versus dignity. She didn't back down. That afternoon, beads around her neck, she urged to the public library. She'd study laws, prove Maasai weren't superstitious primitives but a people with rights, history, futures. She dug up Tanzania Land Act Section 42. Government must assess cultural impact and consult communities on indigenous sacred lands. Then the UN Indigenous Rights Declaration, Article 11. Indigenous peoples have rights to protect, use, and control cultural heritage sites. She highlighted every line in her notebook. This isn't a tantrum, she whispered. It's justice. Professor Mala rallied a team: lawyers, anthropologists, youth volunteers. They launched #SaveMoonstone, flooding social media with truth. Nana filmed her first video, shot in her tin shack. We ring her old uniform, beads gleaming. In Swahili, she said, I'm Nana Mtolo. Once called not human. But I remember my name, my tribe, my roots. The moonstone isn't rock. It's our ancestors' graves. Children's classroom. Elders' songs. They call us Bakwe RD, but we teach Sha Ring. Call us poor, but no child sleeps hungry. CS. Don't define us. She hit post. At first crickets. Then a Kenyan influencer Shah read, "This is Africa's voice." Ugandan, Rwandan, South African accounts reposted. A million views. Comments poured in, "I'm in Johannesburg, crying for you. We city folk forgot our roots. Stay strong, Nana. Moon daughter." But backlash erupted. Golden Elephant's manager CA Lowe's WhatsApp blasted, "Nana's insane using tribal nonsense to disrupt cities." Ali's mining firm issued a statement, "We respect legal processes but reserve appeal rights." Tabloids dug up her old photos. Famine-stricken village, tattered school uniform with the headline, "From Beg AR to Representative, Inspiration or Fraud." Her phone blew up with anonymous texts, "Go back to the bush. Beads don't make you royalty. Your father's debts will drown you." She flung her phone, sobbed into her hands. Amina held her. "Storms mean you're on the right path. Wind shakes grass, not baobabs." Nana looked up. "I'm SCA read for you. Fia R's good," the old woman grinned. "Bravery is feeling Fay R and stepping anyway." Day 3. Monsoon rains drowned the slums. Nana and volunteers waded through knee-deep filth, evacuating families. She CA ride a feverish child to a makeshift clinic. Then she spotted a black Mercedes stranded in floodwater. Ali CAR. The door opened. Ali stumbled out suit-soaked, Rolex waterlogged, phone dead. He stood there, a drenched rat. Nana approached, offering her umbrella. "This way's safe, Mr. Ali." He gaped. "You'd help me." "I help everyone," she said simply. "Do you hate me?" he asked. She shook her head. "I don't hate. I just want you to see people." Ali Sta read at her retreating back, something unfamiliar stirring shame. That night, Nana's account exploded. A clip of her rescuing kids in the rain went viral. Beads glinting under streetlights, water streaking her face like TRS or STA light. Caption, "They said she was not human. Then she saved a whole neighborhood." Moondaughter trended nationwide. Even the presidential office acknowledged, government will re-evaluate A7's cultural significance. Nana sat on her cot, weeping over her phone. The storm wasn't over. Ali wouldn't quit. Government's compromise. Media attacks would continue. But she wasn't alone anymore. Behind her stood millions once called not human cleaners, refugees, single moms, out of school kids liking, sharing, commenting, building her an invisible fortress. She opened her notebook, adding, 7. Make the moonstone everyone's hope. She shut it, looked outside. Rain had stopped. Clouds parud. Moonlight spilled onto her tin roof. The rain poured for 3 days straight. Dares Salam's streets turned to rivers. Slum shacks floated like Ca or Boe roadboxes. Government rescue trucks couldn't reach the narrow alleys. People used rafts, tires, wooden planks. Children screaming from rooftops. Nana and volunteers worked non-stop. She tore apart Antamina's bed to make a bridge, stitched old cloth into lifebelts, rationed food for elders and babies. She hadn't slept in 72 hours. Dawn on the 4th day. Rain eased slightly. Nana was hauling sandbags when the walkie-talkie crackled. Ali C3. Woman in labor can't reach the hospital. Nana sprinted. The alley was a sewage-filled death trap. Narrow, putrid, floating with trash and dead rats. She inched along crumbling walls until she reached the shack. The mother-to-be lay on a soaked mattress, ghost pale, drenched in sweat. Doctor said C-section but we're trapped. The husband knelt, shaking. No hesitation. Nana and volunteers made a stretcher from a door. 6 of them Ca ride the woman 3 kilometers through chest-high water to the medical tent. 30 minutes later, both would have died, the doctor said. Nana collapsed in the mud, trembling. Then a voice, "She needs hot water and dry clothes." She looked up. Ali Ka Rum stood at the tent flap. No designer suit. Just a volunteer's blue vest, hair matted, shoes caked in mud. The arrogance in his eyes was gone. Why are you here? Nana rasped. My office is flooded, Ali said. CARS submerged. Phone's dead. Walking here, I realized this city wasn't built for everyone. He dropped supplies, towels, formula, painkillers. My trucks are re-hauling aid to higher ground. Nana Sta read. The man who'd called her not human was here. Ali stayed all afternoon. Hauling water. Building shelters. Handing out meals. His Swahili was broken,
but smiles needed no translation. People recognized him. Isn't that the mining TYCN publicity stunt? Ignore him.
Ali didn't see a re.
He knelt beside an old man, spooning porridge into his mouth. The elder wept. Son, thank you, I'm not your son, Ali said softly.
But today, I'll act like one.
Nana watched from afar, conflicted. Evening rain drove them under a tarp. Ali handed Nana tea. You saved that woman, he said. We all did, she muttered. Silence. Then did you get caught in storms as a kid? Ali asked suddenly. Nana nodded. In Ingorano, no roofs in rainy season.
We slept with the cattle.
Papa said rain was God's TRS washing away pain.
Ali's laugh was bitter. Me too. Kigoma docks. Typhoon took our house.
Mom buried. I dug 3 days to find her hand in the mud.
Nana gasped. Ali's eyes went hollow. I swore I'd never get wet again.
Skyscrapers.
Our mirrored cars make the world look up at me.
He watched the downpour. Today I leer Ned, no tower stops the flood inside.
Nana whispered, you're not a god. Just a man.
Ali closed his eyes. A tear mixed with rain. I spent life winning, he said. Deals.
Status. Women. But the more I won, the emptier I got.
I forgot living isn't just staying dry yourself. It's holding umbrellas for others.
He looked at her.
You were right.
I never saw people.
Just numbers, acreage, profit margins.
But you saw the hungry boy. The laboring mother. The soul of this land. Nana said nothing.
But the wall in her heart cracked. Next day, Ali shocked the nation. At a press conference, he announced, I withdraw all appeals for Lot. A7. I recognize the Roots of Africa Alliance's claim. And I donate 2 million shillings to launch Moonstone Eco Village. Reporters yelled, why the reversal? You champion development. Ali faced the cameras, calmed, because I went to the slums. Saw a woman who fed a starving child with one meal, saved a street with one storm. She taught me real wealth isn't what you own, but how many you lift up.
Pause. Then, I'm no saint. I've hurt people. But I'm Leah running to see.
STA rooting today, I back cultural preservation and sustainable growth. The video went viral. Haters called it a PR act.
But others wrote, Ali, you finally look human.
If the rich wake up, Africa has hope. That night, Nana's phone buzzed, meet me tomorrow. Moonstone's future, I have an idea. Ali, she sta read at the screen. Amina approached.
He changed, I don't know, Nana murmured. But rain cleans EARTH. And he RTS. Maybe he's truly awake. Papa's words echoed, lions and gazelles drink together in drought. Then, they're not enemies, just kin. She finally understood kindness isn't weakness. Forgiveness isn't forgetting. It's giving change a chance. Days later, the rain stopped. Sunlight hit the city. Floodwaters receded, leaving mud and wreckage but also hands rebuilding, seeds planted. Nana stood on a ridge, gazing north. Home. Ingorano.
Moonstone. She snapped a photo first light on broken streets and posted. The storms always pass. But awakening that's just begun. After the rainy season, the city slowly returns to normal. Nana didn't go back to the Golden Elephant Hall, nor did she go to Ali's office to talk about her ideas. First, she went back to Ngorongoro village. The moment she stepped onto the red dirt road, the sound of cowbells drifted in the wind, like a lullaby from her childhood.
The kids at
the village entrance recognized her and ran over, shouting, Sister Nana.
The moon daughter is back.
The elders gathered under the acacia tree. Her father, Mutola, walked toward her, leaning on his cane, older now, but his eyes still strong. He didn't say anything, just opened his arms and hugged her tight. You did it, he said, his voice shaking.
They us.
Nana knelt and kissed her father's hand. You taught me roots grow deeper than trees. The village held a small celebration for her. The women sang traditional songs, the young men danced the warrior dance. Nana wore her most beautiful Maasai dress, the beads shining like fire in the sunlight. Standing in front of the moonstone, she spoke to the whole village. What we won wasn't just land, it was the right to speak. From today, we'll use that voice for 3 things of protecting our sacred land. Building a future that works with nature. Teaching our children. Let Ngorongoro be Africa's pride. The applause was thunderous. A week later, Nana walked into Ali Karum's office, not the flashy golden elephant hall, but a simple meeting room with an African map on the wall and solar panel blueprints. Ali stood up, dressed in a plain cotton shirt instead of a suit. He handed her a cup of tea. This time, it's Tanzanian Highland tea, not some $35 luxury brand. Nana laughed. Ali got straight to the point. I studied your eco-village plan. And I think it's not just about protection. It's about growth, too. He turned on a projector. My company has solar tech, rainwater harvesting systems, eco-friendly construction teams. I want to donate these to help you build a zero-ca village. Nana froze. You don't want to mine, you want to build. I was wrong, Ali admitted. I thought progress meant bulldozers and skyscrapers. But watching you carry that pregnant woman in the rain, I realized real progress is about dignity. He paused. I'll withdraw all mining applications. And I'll publicly support making the Moonstone an African cultural and ecological reserve. Nana was quiet for a long time. Finally, she asked, why me? Because you showed me what human means, he said. You fed a beg AR. You saved a mother. You spoke for the land. You never hated me, but you made me ashamed. I want to Leah RN from you. The partnership began. The Moonstone Eco-Village was a 3-way project: Maasai Elders Council, Cultural Guidance, Land Steway Rodship. African Roots Alliance, Education, Tourism, Women's Craft. East Africa Sustainability Fund, Ali's new initiative. Tech and funding. Construction STA route. The workers weren't bulldozer operators, they were local youth. They built with traditional methods: sun-dried bricks, solar panel roofs, rainwater channels in the walls. Every building respected sacred spaces, working with nature. Nana became the project coordinator. By day, she ran between worksites. By night, she taught village kids to read. She filmed every step, posting updates online. Look, our school has no steel or concrete. But it has sunlight. Wind. Our ancestors' blessings. In the videos, kids sat in EA classrooms, chanting, we can read. We're home. The whole country was moved. 3 months later, the first eco-tourists arrived. They didn't stay in luxury hotels, they lived with families, Leah running to milk cows, weave bead necklaces, listen to elders' stories. The money went to the village, funding schools and clinics. A German tourist wrote, this is the first time I've truly seen Africa, not just consumed it. Then came bigger news. Green Africa, a global conservation group, named the Moonstone Eco-Village one of the top 100 sustainable projects worldwide. Nana was invited to speak in Nairobi. On stage, she wore the same red and black beaded dress, but her eyes were calmer now. She said, we don't reject progress. We reject exploitation disguised as progress. Africa's roots rent underground there in our songs. In our children's laughter. In every stone that refuses to be dug up. Support us with respect, not bulldozers. The whole room stood, clapping. Ali sat in the audience, quietly wiping his eyes. By the second year, small changes bloomed. Village girls no longer ride young, they joined the new women's entrepreneurship class, Leah running bookkeeping and crafts. Nana's little sister became the village's first female teacher. The men didn't just herd cattle anymore. They trained as eco-guides, explaining Maasai culture in Swahili, English, and their own tongue. But what touched Nana most, the boy who once ate her breakfast outside the Golden Elephant Hall was now a junior eco-village volunteer. Every day, he write a little bag, handing out hand-drawn Moonstone story cards to tourists. He told Nana, sister, I'll be a guide like you telling our stories. Nana hugged him. You already are. One evening, Nana stood alone by the Moonstone. The sunset painted the red earth gold. Cows lumbered home, king fires smoked in the distance. She took out her little wooden calf and placed it gently on the stone. Mama, Baba, she whispered. I'm home. We didn't get knocked down. We stand taller now. The wind rustled the grass like a soft answer. She knew this light wasn't just the moon's. It was the light of waking up. Of standing together. Of tomorrow. Morning in Ngorongoro village. The dawn air was crisp and fresh. Acacia trees swayed in the breeze, and the distant sound of cowbells pulsed like the earth's ear beat. Today was Nana Mutola's big day, her traditional Maasai wedding to Kiprop Tambu. Kiprop wasn't a rich man or a government official. He was a young environmentalist from the eco-village, who'd studied ecology at Nairobi University before giving up city life to return home and work on the Moonstone project. He and Nana had fallen in love over their Shaw-red dream like two acacia trees on the savannah, roots entwined, branches touching. There were no luxury cars at this wedding. No diamond rings. Just tradition, land, and the blessings of their people. At 5 a.m., Nana began preparing with her mother and the village women. They painted her face with ochre, braided her hair with long strings of beads, and adorned her with the ancestral copper earrings and red and black beaded crown, the circle of wisdom worn only by Maasai brides. Her mother smoothed her dress, eyes glistening. "My daughter, you left once. Now you've returned. You're not just Mauraying, you're coming home." Nana squeezed her hand. "I'm back. And this time, I'm staying." The ceremony took place at the Moonstone. Elders sat in a circle, holding staffs and chanting ancient blessings. As the sun rose, its first light touched the stone like a witness from the gods. Kiprop arrived in a red shukka cloak, spar in hand, walking with quiet strength. He bowed to the elders, then to Nana's father, before turning to the village. By Maasai tradition, the groom must name the bride's three greatest virtues. His voice rang out, "I'm a RRY Nana because she is brave, she once fed a hungry child from her own bowl. Because she is wise, she made the world hear the Moonstone's voice. Because she is kind, she even gave a second chance to those who hurt her." The crowd erupted in cheers. The head elder nodded and handed them a staff wrapped in cowtail. "From today, you are not just husband and wife, you are Guardians of Ngorongoro. May you be as free as the wind, as strong as the trees." Hand in hand, Nana and Kiprop circled the Moonstone 3 times, symbolizing life, land, and the unbroken chain of tradition. The celebration lasted all day. Young men performed the Adamoe Ryer dance, stomping the EARTH, SPARS flashing, voices ROA ring. Women circled, singing the old wedding songs. She wandered far, she bent low, but her roots never broke. Now she returns like moonlight in the Ngorongoro's daughter, our light. Children ran through the grass waving little Moonstone flags. The eco-village guides even set up activities for tourists: bead weaving lessons, storytelling, tastings of traditional milk and corn porridge. But the biggest surprise, Ali Ka Rum showed up. Not in a car, on foot, riding a basket of gifts, children's books, solar lamps, medical supplies. He wore a Maasai red wrap skirt, aqua rd, but Renes. The villagers fell silent, watching him while Riley. Ali bowed deeply to the elders. "I was once a taker. Now I am a learner. I'm not here to apologize, just to witness." The head elder studied him, then nodded. "Your coming proves your heart has begun its journey home." Ali grinned. He joined the dancers, stiff and clumsy, making everyone laugh, but he didn't see kids SWA met him, teaching him to shout Asholing. "Thank you, Inma." Nana walked over, handing him a cup of milk. "Welcome, Ali." He drank it all in one gulp. "My first real Maasai milk. It tastes like the EARTH. That's the taste of being alive," Nana said. As night fell, torches were lit. The entire village formed a massive ring of fire, flames painting the sky red. This was the wedding's highest ritual, the circle of light, symbolizing unity over loneliness, hope over darkness. Nana and Kiprop stood at the center, hand in hand, gazing at the stars. Ali lingered at the edge, watching. He thought of himself a year ago throwing coffee in the Golden Elephant Hall, and it felt like another lifetime. Pulling out his phone, he posted something. He never imagined writing, "I used to think wealth was numbers and an account power was making others bow. Today, I learned real riches mean being welcomed into a village's circle of firelight." No likes app a read. But for the first time, his ERT felt light. At midnight, the ceremony ended. Nana walked alone to the Moonstone, placing her little wooden calf upon it. "Mama, Baba," she whispered. "I built a family. My home is here now. I'll teach our children to read, I'll protect this land, I'll make sure every stranger who comes here knows. The Maasai rent the past. Weary the future." The wind rustled the grass like a soft yes. Turning, she saw Kiprop waiting, torch in hand. "Ready to go home?" He smiled. "Yes," she said, taking his hand. "We're home." In the firelight, their shadows stretched long, merging with the savannah, the Moonstone, the village like a painting that would never fade. 5 years later. Morning in Ngorongoro village, sunlight glinted off the solar panels atop the EA classrooms of Moonstone Eco Village.
Kids with colorful backpacks walked through the Dudamp Grass Tower RD school.
On the classroom wall hung a world map and one faded photo, Nana crouching outside the Golden Elephant Hall, handing a bowl of porridge to a hungry boy. That moment the first bowl of food was now the first lesson every child here. Leah Rened. Nana stood at the classroom door, now a mother of two and the village's education coordinator. She no longer wore beaded dresses to work, just simple cotton, though her mother's copper hairpins still gleamed in her braids. Her 7-year-old daughter, Asha, led the class in reading aloud. That morning she gave her breakfast to a hungry boy. They shamed her. They threw her out. But she didn't bend. Because she said kindness isn't a mistake. Dignity isn't a luxury.
The children's eyes shone.
As they recited. After class, Asha ran to hug her mother.
Mama, I want to be like you to feed people too. Nana knelt, kissing her forehead. No, my love. You don't have to be like me.
Just remember, if your hands hold food while others starve, you cannot eat alone. It was an old Maasai saying, now see Ayurveda into the village's entrance stone. 5 years had brought quiet changes. Moonstone Eco Village had become a model for sustainable Africa. 10,000 plus visitors. RLY, profits funding schools and clinics. Women's crafts comparative selling beadwork worldwide, each piece tagged with its maker's name and story. Youth eco team using drones to monitor grasslands. Sharing data globally. Even bigger, Tanzania passed the Indigenous Sacred Sites Protection Act, requiring community consent for any development NEA or cultural lands. Nana helped draft it. At the signing, she told reporters, this isn't my victory. It's
for every person ever told you don't count. Finally they're seen.
One day, an email arrived at the Eco-Village office. The sender, Lisa Mwanza, the former Golden Elephant Hall receptionist, the pretty, French-speaking girl who'd taken Nana's auction invite. Nana, I'm a human rights lawyer in Lusaka now. But after you were fired, I went to that auction but couldn't lift my head. In those heels, I felt like I was walking on knives. I realized beauty doesn't buy respect. Dependence doesn't mean freedom. You showed me another way.
Thank you for waking me up before it was too late.
Nana wept as she read. She replied, Lisa, seeds of kindness never grow under just one tree. The wind rise them to 1,000 hertz and they bloom in different ways. That fall, Ali Ka Rum shocked the nation. He transformed East African Resources Holdings into the African Ecological Restoration Fund, funding indigenous-led sustainability projects. In his speech, he said, I once thought bulldozers built the future. Then I learned the real future was the light in Nana's eyes when she knelt to hand a boy that bowl of food. His voice broke. That bowl wasn't charity. It was an echo of humanity. And somehow I heard it. His first grant built 10 women's education centers across tribal lands, each named First Bowl. Another dawn, Nana walked with Asha to the old village well. By the roadside, she spotted a familiar lanky figure, the boy from the Golden Elephant Hall steps, now a young eco-guide. He was teaching tourists about savanna plants. This is rain grass. In drought, it curls its leaves waiting. He touched the brittle blades. We Maasai are like that. No matter how hot it gets, we never stop hoping. Nana smiled, slipping a bag of maize cakes by his backpack. He turned, grinning. Nana! Keep teaching, she whispered. You're better at it than I ever was. As she walked away, hand in Asha's, the sunrise stretched their shadows long across the red earth. Asha looked up. Mama, why do you always help people? Nana paused, gazing at the distant moonstone. Because long ago someone helped me too. Kindness is like water, you pour it out and it finds its way back. See, she nodded. Tawa RD, the boy, now sharing his maize cakes with the tourists. That bowl of food, its echo never ends. The wind stirred the grass. Cowbells chimed like a song that would never finish.